face. Let's go. Alright, so on the heels of St. Patrick's Day, we've been in a conversation that's been coming up a ton. Ugh, it's kind of an annoying one. Alright, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm black. Now, you get enough people around for any holiday, especially one where it's not like a real holiday so much as like a drinking occasion, which is cool. Like it's like Cinco de Mayo, not a real holiday. I mean, it is, but we don't celebrate in America, in Manhattan / New York like that. It gets, things can get weird. One that's culturally significant for some people, like St. Patrick's Day, can get interesting, especially with a black person, because there's some things that people feel like we have in common, like slavery, and it's not exactly the same. So it gets a little weird because it's not the same, but people like to force it to be the same. So one of the things that people like to say is that, hey, you guys, oh, is that, okay, hold on. Alright, we actually killed them, so there's actually no one to shoot us at. That didn't work out well. We killed the, alright, well, there we go. Anyway, there's a conversation about blacks and Irish people both being slaves. And you know what? It gets complicated. Alright? Because indentured servitude was a thing that happened in America. Ooh. Got that guy. And it definitely happened to the Catholic Irish. No, let's not even say happened. To be clear, indentured servitude was a contractual agreement. Now, to understand, I guess, the history of immigrants in the U.S., you kind of got to get a full picture, all right? There were two sets, all right? The first set that came, when, America, oh shit, let's pop, all right? The niggas was like, oh shit, it's popping out here, we come through, all right? And it came through, regular immigrant shit. Then, there's the Irish potato farm. And that happened. And then that brought a whole mess of the kind of poorer Irish people without a lot of options. Which was interesting because there was still a dichotomy between Protestant Irish and the Catholic Irish. I mean, division is weird and white people like to divide each other because, I don't know, they don't like Jewish people, don't like certain types of other white people who are religious differently. I don't know. And to be clear, I also speak as white people as the privileged class, not so much as just white people, because people who are Caucasian have to become white in the privileged class. This is in fact the whole debate about Irish slavery or indentured servitude. Because for a real long time, despite the fact that Irish people were Caucasian, they weren't considered white in the same way, and it happened with Irish, Slavics, to some extent still Jewish people because they are white, or Ashkenazi Jews, and a lot of types of Jewish people that we have in America are white, or Caucasian ethnically, or racially, whatever you want to call that. It's all kind of made up constructs. They're all made up concepts anyway. But if you want to say they're a thing, they're Caucasian. But white is a social construct of privilege. So we'll get into that some more. So the idea of Irish slavery is not exactly the same because a lot of these dudes sign contracts. Now, I'm sure there was a very, very small number of slaves. I've read a thing. It's hard to know because the nomenclature gets confusing around indentured servitude and slavery. But, all right, hypothetically, if there were white slaves, and assuming there was a few, the difference is the severity of treatment between blacks and Irish, and the legalization of problematic behavior to black people. All right? So let's say you were an Irish person who came as an indentured servant. You signed a contract beforehand. You came here like a human. You weren't like put in the bottom of a boat and had to poop on yourself, or pee on yourself, or get raped, or get lost like cargo. It just wasn't the same. Now, let's say when you get here, what happens is you work but it's not that bad, and no one hits you, and like, oh, also when you're done, you're free. Or, you know what, hey, some people were scoundrels, some people didn't even honor the contract, and just left the state. And guess what? To leave the state, look, if you got arrested, you go to debtor jail, for sure. For sure. Niggas will get locked up. Definitely. Alright? Well, what will not happen is, niggas ain't gonna beat you, niggas ain't gonna kill you. That's just not what's gonna happen. Oh. Come on, get me. Let's focus the talk. You motherfucker. Come on, bring it up. I'm stuck by the wall. Better move. Better move. Got him. Oh, don't come this way like you got some shit to do. Oh, please don't. Oh, I'm burning. I'm on fire. This nigga gave me robot herpes. Oh. Got him. Come on, finish him, finish him, finish him. Yes! Eat a turd. Alright, we need a battery. Hard body. So let's say you were an Irish gentleman of some sort. And now let me speak up. Because there could definitely be a contingency of people who are like, oh, you're doing an Irish brogue and that's racist. Well, it isn't. It's more me joking about ethnicity. Also, I'm Irish. I don't feel like saying my last name on here, but I'm Irish. I have got a super racist grandmother who's Irish, or had, I don't know how you want to call it. She's still my great grandmother, no matter whether she's alive or not. Come on, bitch, you gonna die, you gonna die. Oh, hey, buddy. Got him. Headshot. Wow. We gonna see. So I don't want to use that as being in the clear for using a brogue, because a brogue's an entertaining accent where there's not too much happening. I'm not making any social commentary about them. But alright. I'm gonna do it anyway, because I'm Irish and fuck you. Where did we leave off? The idea is, if you left the state as a white person, no one's hunting you down. You're not a freed slave in the same way. You're wanted for sure. If you get arrested, you're going to jail. You're going to pay a fine or whatever. But it is not the same thing. It's not socially the same thing. In fact, you don't belong to a class of people who look like that. You know what I mean? Now, for sure, there were some features that were definitely considered Irish and or Scottish, which is red hair. And there were brogues and such. Oh shit. And to be clear, an Irish brogue is what people consider the Irish accent. I'm not sure what makes something a brogue versus an accent. I know they're different. Oh, this thing gave me 3,000. I should have thought something. Hey, beside you, invisible, what your name is? What is it? What? In your mouth? Yeah, in your mouth. There's a dude right there. In your mouth. Shoot that man. What are you doing? What the fuck is this guy doing? Alright, so in your mouth is deciding to be near the enemy, but not attack them, because he's a pacifist. While I commend his effort, is he gonna die? Anyway, so one of the interesting things about that narrative, besides for the idea of that these things weren't the same. If you're black and you escape, you're fucking wanted. That's it. I mean, if you haven't been branded or whipped so they can see the effects of slavery on you, you're raped, you're sold, you're naked, and like, there's a lot of shit that happened to fucking slaves. I can't even begin to list it without trivializing it because of how long and fucking intense it was, but the fucking things are not the same. Not even close. Slavery versus Irish slavery or indentured servitude, not even fucking close. And what happens is they become a comparison point in which people can downplay slavery and wonder why. Blacks don't have it together still. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Like, first off, shit didn't end with slavery, okay? Things got dope after Reconstruction for a bit, but then got super problematic with the rise of the KKK, pseudo-KKK groups, the NRA. They started in conjuncture, really, or in tandem, I should say. And then the legalization of racism with Jim Crow laws, which came into fucking style after they decided to burn down places like Black Wall Street and Rosewood. It wasn't the same thing. Slavery, had that been the end, I don't know, maybe that could have been a good start, but it wasn't because the white people at the time couldn't fucking deal with black people having shit. So black people got into Congress and they did stuff. They had nice towns and, like I said before, they had their own Wall Street, and niggas just couldn't deal with that. And decided to destroy all that shit. White people, those white niggas at the time, destroy all that shit. So again, the effect is that these people use this as a way to say, well, why haven't blacks done better? Or why haven't, why are they still stuck on the past? Or Irish people were slaves too, so it shouldn't be that bad. And my answer to that is shut the fuck up. You're just a fucking annoying puss cake. And, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I find a lot of people with really problematic notions don't have a strong idea of history. And it's really idiotic. So, yeah, any questions or concerns or even an opinion? I'll take one opinion from each person, I guess, if anyone's gonna write anything. And we can talk about it for a hot second. Up until I get tired of this shit, to be clear. But yeah, so let's not hear any more about the fucking white slavery and how bad it was. Because, I mean, then again, it's still white people doing it to white people for whatever reason they want to do to each other. Oh, you ain't going nowhere, Peach. Yes! Break them nigga home. Break! Yeah. Team Titans. Team Titain Fall. Ooh, shout out to who just gave me a battery though. In your mouth. Back up, kid. Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Friendly pilot has detached.
Hey, buddy. Oh, where you at, buddy? Where you at? 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 Where? Nigga, we out here putting work in your mouth. Please back up so you don't die. Alright, that's on you. That nigga's gonna get ganked, and I hope not. I really do. This man Titan is on fire. He looked like the Human Torch, and it's kind of cool. He gonna die though. I hope he doesn't just run out. Hey, I've got a Arc Wolf. I've got more health. I can just run out in front, and you just follow. Or you could do that and I'll follow you. I mean, How are there 3 fucking Titans left? There it is. Alright, I gotta lower this bitch out. Damn it, my laser core on. This nigga. Oh, I didn't know he was hitting me back. That's a problem. Shit, I just hurt my team. And your mouth is probably gonna die. And I feel bad about that. Fuck. That's all on me. I'm a fucking dum-dum. I could have won this game for us. Get yourself a battery, bro. That battery in your back and meet this. I gotta learn how to fucking eject, I really do. Bomba, Taraz, oh it is. You know what, I have done some stuff on the air or I'm traveling, I just haven't gotten the chance to put the videos up yet. Oh, whatever my boo's eating right now looks dope, and I want it. Man, I want a good meal. I'm gonna probably buy a meal or cook, but it won't be a good meal. She'll be here eating strange pastas and shit. A word. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Call Captain. Hey guys, we got robots. Oh, I am stuck, aren't I? Right. He got me killed because this does normally.
Please leave your message for 347-513-9812.
Oh, what am I doing right now? So the problem, alright, so someone sent me a message saying that the myth is completely debunked. Apparently someone sent me a different article at one point showing me that there was a very tiny contingency of Irish slaves. I cannot determine which is right, so that's why I leave room for the possibility that there is at least one Irish slave in the world. I don't think it's very true, but you know, I'm not gonna fucking completely rule it out. You're not a terrible friend. You're busy. No stress. But what I will do is point you guys towards articles if you want to see them. Debunking a myth, the Irish were not slaves. Let's see what the website is. It's from the New York Times. All right, there you go. Whew, I'm going to assume they do fact checking, which it's the fucking New York Times they do. But, you know, some people take them as fake news, so you can only go so far. Look it up yourself. It's hard because there'll be conflicting evidence. Just know that in mass it's not true.
Destroy all enemy Titans.
The Irish overwhelmingly were not slaves. And even hypothetically, if they or anyone else were, it is not a good enough reason or thing to use to tell people to not be upset about slavery. It's a thing that happened. Slavery happened, Jim Crow happened, they were all bad. All really bad. Oh, I'm getting hurt right now. Alright. I got, alright, things happened to me. Mostly both to the face. Oh, and then that happened. That was actually pretty bad. That was probably the worst thing. The missiles. The missiles were worse than the bullets. I will say, sidebar, if anyone uses Square Trade, make sure you got your right device, because they'll send you the wrong device. These dudes sent me back a tablet that was legit a whole generation below my tablet. Slower, half as much space. Didn't even have the right operating system.
Destroy all enemy Titans.
I was very sad. I love it. I'm getting provided with sources right now.
Guard mode activated. Engaging enemy Titan.
Here's my flame piece of shit. Yep. Beat me up, Scotty.
Good, you return to safety, pilot. Critical damage. Advise defensive systems.
See if I can go all the way around on him. Shoot him from the birds. Oh.
Advise cover. Multiple Titans engaged. Advise you prioritize your targets. Pilot, there are no...
Oh, this nigga did some unlock shit on me. I didn't know robots do that. Oh, man, he ripped my pilot out and shot the pilot. If I wasn't so mad, I'd be impressed. If I wasn't so impressed, I'd be mad. I really don't even know.
We are losing by a lot. We must focus to achieve victory. Destroy all enemy Titans.
You are being engaged by multiple Titans. Target eliminated. Well done. You are outnumbered by hostile Titans. Titan destroyed.
Okay, that's that happened. Alright, so my brother just sent me an article that actually, from Snow, that
You are engaging multiple Titans.
that specifies, yeah. Wait, I eject? Oh, I do eject. Oh, are they teabagging robots? Alright. Anyway, my brother sent me an article, shout out to T, that specifies that there was a very small number of people forced into indentured servitude, so technically slaves, but again, because it was indentured servitude, they could work their way out. Also, not the same thing as chattel slavery, so they weren't beaten, whipped, and treated like, subhumans. They were just white people who worked. And don't get me wrong, there are lots of crazy signs from back then. Or like, Irish and dogs not allowed, but that shit was like bad, but it wasn't the same thing as like, oh, hey, we didn't have signs for niggers because niggers couldn't go anywhere. The signs for black people came later on in Jim Crow when black people were quote unquote free to be places. Very different thing. Don't conflate the two. Agreed. Irish people is a lower caste. Black people, not even human. So not even exactly. Yes. Not, oh my goodness. To equate the two kind of slaveries or not even, the two events is not even similar. Shout out to you for coming up with the fucking dope conversation and with the dope article references and shit, because it's hard for me to really fact check while I'm shooting robots in the face with other robots. Now, some want to say, why does this matter? Outside of what I said about the idea of trying to silence people, why does this matter especially now? It kind of follows the trend of white nationalism and the idea that minorities cry about fake problems. So you can make something as big as slavery a fake problem, or something that more people went through and it's not that big a deal, when really you take one more feather out of the hat or weapon away from black people, however you want to say it. Maybe bad phrasing, but you get it. I'm gonna eat the trail mix and shoot robots in the face.
Titan attacking your target.
Hi, babe.
Hi.
We have to. Oh, it's 11. Uh-oh. Thank you for calling me.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying attention to time very well. I'm sorry. Huh? What? I can't understand what you're saying, man.
Foes taking excessive damage.
I can't understand what you're saying. Oh, gotcha. That food looks good. So I'm gonna finish up this game, and then, ooh, got him. I'm gonna finish up this game, and then me and you, we gonna talk, girl. We gonna see.
Okay, fine.
No,
I'm after you're done.
no, you can stay on. I mean, unless you wanna go. Yo, shout out to you, Toxic. You're the man. I said you can stay on if you want, babe.
Okay. I don't know what you want to hear.
Yes! More fire. And with my laser all over this thing. We gonna see. Well, I don't know, do you see? We're talking about Irish slavery, honey, and the myth of that whole idea, and why it isn't something that you can equalize to black slavery. Because this is the time of year where I hear it a lot, and I've had, 2 conversations in the last 2 days, 2 big ones, with friends about it, and it's been really frustrating. I'm gonna turn you down some so your background doesn't make a lot of noise. Yeah. Agreed. I also think people use it in the same way they use All Lives Matter. Not so much because they give a fuck about the event, but just to be like, you know, kind of petty and to subversive.
Friendly Titan down.
Oh, hello. Oh, no. Oh.
Warning, critical damage. Advise
nigga fucking me up. I can't hear you, honey.
Warning. Major
Headshot.
damage sustained. Laser core ready. Firing laser core. Warning. Enemy pilot attacking.
Yay, yay. I'm Millie Wop on any block. Hey, I'm Millie Wop on any block. Halftime. All right. This is my last game. If I win it now, we're done. If we lose, we play 2 more. We're gonna win.
We are
We gonna
winning
see.
this battle by a large margin. Let's finish this pilot.
Guard mode activated.
All right, you gonna protect me?
Agent Titan. Powering up primary weapon system.
God damn it! I'm an idiot. I always get greedy for that one shot, and then get my ass sniped by a fucking robot. That nigga just fucking emptied my life. That's what I get. Now I gotta watch and eat M&M's. And this sweater that may or may not be a turtleneck. You know, I don't know who decided they wanted M&M's and trail mix, but I don't like it. Don't fuck my shit up. I just like nuts and fruits. That's it. No fucking up with M&M's. Now I gotta pick the M&M's out and eat the nuts and fruits separately. Real weird life I lead.
Dynamics appreciate it.
All right. Did we win? Yeah, we did. All right. Yay, 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 yay. All right, we're going to call it a night from here. Thank you for watching. If you do not hate everything you saw, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for being a part of the Gaggle. Gag, Ronass Gaming. We are out. Gag.